Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So in this video right here, I'm going to talk about a common mistake that people tend to make with their credit cards, and it has a negative impact on their credit score as a result. And oftentimes, I would say like 3 times this past week, people would come by and they would say, hey, I almost maxed out on my credit card, but I paid it off before my statement came, or I paid it off before my bill was due. Why did my credit score drop? I literally got asked this question about 3 times this past week. So I decided to do a video on it because I'm like, if I'm getting asked this question 3 times this week, as well as a lot of times previously, I don't think some people understand. So one thing that people need to do before they decide to try to trick the credit scoring system is at least find out when your credit card company reports to the credit bureaus, because they all don't report at the same time. Some of them have a different schedule. Some of them report after your statement balance. Some of them report certain times of the month, and it just varies. So one thing that it would be good to do before you attempt something like that is to at least find out when your credit card will report to the 3 credit bureaus. So that's number one. Another thing that you need to do is understand, just because you pay off your balance in full before your statement is due or before your bill is due, it does not mean that it won't have a negative impact on your credit score, because of what I previously said. You don't know when your credit card is reporting. So let's say you have a credit limit of $5,000 and you go and you spend $4,500, $4,500, and you decide to pay off the whole $4,500 before your statement balance comes out. You may be under the assumption that you're going to keep your utilization down and you might have it at 0, or let's say you don't pay it off all the way, but you pay it down to under $100. You probably say, hey, my utilization is going to be pretty low. That's your assumption. But again, you have to figure out and you have to know when your credit card reports to the 3 major bureaus, because if you do not know when your card reports, it can have a negative impact on your utilization. Usually when you're checking your credit score, whether it's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, wherever you check it at, even Credit Karma will also let you know what your utilization is. I don't usually like people to use Credit Karma for credit scores, but it's definitely a good tool to use in regards to your credit report. So it will definitely let you know what your utilization is being reported as. I think a lot of people make the assumption that their utilization is automatically going to be low because they paid before their statement balance or they paid before their bill was due. But you have to factor in what I said as far as knowing when your card is going to report, because for some people, your card will report before your statement balance. So you need to figure that out. So I always tell people to use customer service for whoever their card issuer is. They literally get paid for that, and that's literally covered in your credit card. You need to use customer service to the best of your ability and find out when they report your card. And if they don't know, then you need to be responsible on your own in regards to tracking your utilization and keeping your utilization low, because you don't know. Another good indicator outside of asking them would be to check your credit report. Do it on a month-to-month basis for a good 3 to 4 months. It usually will give you a clue of when your card is being reported, and it will also let you know what your utilization is at that time. And like I said, this is a common mistake, especially for a lot of people who are new to credit cards. I know they see a lot of videos on YouTube or anywhere else, and they just assume just because they pay off their balance or pay their balance down to a healthy utilization that's under 10%, that is not going to have a negative impact on their score. And I always tell people, you have to know when your card is being reported. So the safe thing, I teach people the safe thing. The safe thing is to keep your utilization under 10% for your whole billing cycle. Keep it under 10%. Now, of course, everyone is not going to do that. Some people are going to have a $5,000 credit limit and they're going to go and spend $4,000 or $3,000 or $4,900. They'll go and do that. But the safe way is to keep your utilization low during your whole billing period. So if your credit limit is $5,000, keep it under that $500 mark, because there are risks involved if you do not know when your card reports. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for stopping by and watching this video. I really do. If you're new here and you're feeling the vibe over here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a video, because I do post often. This goes for all of you right here. Be sure to hit the like button. It's your way of showing support to this channel. The algorithm loves the like button, so you're basically supporting the channel by hitting the like button. I really do appreciate you all for taking out the time to watch this video. Be sure you know when your card is reporting before you decide to nearly max out your credit card. Avoid that mistake. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?